She had to come when I come or come when I come back. Are you serious? Top 3 reasons you want to be the best ever. Hey, I'm Jet Reynolds and welcome to the Gifted channel. It sucks to be number 2. I get it. Gifted sex is not intuitive at all. It's not something that you just pick up and learn. There's no class for it. I mean, look, let's be honest. The majority of us learn how to have sex or how to what we think of please a woman through porn, which is the absolutely worst. I'm going to do a whole video on that. I mean, learning how to please a woman from watching porn is like watching a WWF and thinking that you're actually going to learn how to wrestle. You're going to get your ass handed to you when you're actually trying to wrestle. It's the same sort of idea. One's entertainment, one's real life. Reason number 1. Let's get right to it and feed the beast immediately. Ego, pride. And it sounds shallow at first, but let's really dig a little deeper. Before I became gifted, before I actually knew exactly what I was doing, before I became dedicated to that life, I remember walking into a room and I might be a bunch of women in there, or women I find attractive, and I just, I was never like scared to walk up to a woman, but it just wasn't the same. When I became gifted and I knew I had reached that level where I was giving out life experiences, it was just like I could walk into a room and it was just something completely different. I knew that at any given moment I could close my eyes and point my finger at any woman and give her the most amazing experience she's ever had in her entire life. That right there is a type of confidence that exudes to other parts of your life, that allows you to be successful in other parts of your life. So that as a foundation, and knowing that there's nothing, that there's not one woman that you can't please at will, that becomes infectious to other parts in your life. So that is one of the top reasons. Reason 2, relationship insurance. Relationship insurance. What the hell does that mean? When you buy a car, you can't even drive it on the street without getting some insurance. Doesn't mean you're gonna get into an accident, but should you get into an accident, you wanna make sure you're covered. Same thing goes with gifted sex, being the best ever in your lady's eyes. And I'm explaining to you why. First of all, it allows you to control the narrative. When you are laying it down, when you are giving her the most amazing experience, not just one time, not just the first month, not just the first year, but time after time after time after time, you control the narrative. Look, nothing in this world is 50-50. Relationship balances changes. I can assure you that if you're giving this woman gifted sex, you will never have less than 60% control in that relationship. I'm telling you, there are going to be things that you can get away with. There are going to be things that she will tolerate because she knows that you are the only one on this planet who has ever given her an experience that feels like that. Recovering from drama, whether it be, look, I don't condone cheating. You cheated, you got caught, whatever have you. It makes the punch a lot softer when you are giving her an experience that she's never experienced in her life. She doesn't want to lose that. I'm not saying that you should be manipulative and use it that way, but I'm just saying most women are a lot more forgiving when they know what they have they cannot find, and more importantly, they don't want someone else to have or keep, I should say. Things can become mundane, not the sex though. When you're having gifted sex, it's always different. It always meets the occasion every single time. So by having this thing, this experience, this uniqueness in your relationship that you guys can always kind of like, when you get caught up in the mundane days of the relationship, that you know that you guys can go and have gifted sex, make love, smash, whatever you want to say, and it's always going to be, it's a mini vacation. You're living in this bubble. You're going back into the bubble. It's like an Oculus. Like, seriously, it's a real change in reality. It's that concrete. It feels that real. So when you have that and you're able to summon that in your relationships at any given point that you want, that strengthens relationships. Period. So that is another piece. Now, my third and last reason, and I'm going to say this, God created everyone the same, period. None of us are special, right? But I have to say this, when you give someone a gifted experience, an experience that they've never ever experienced in their life, this is completely different. You become memorable. It's not even like a tattoo. Those can be removed. This is a brand that's burned into the flesh. You forever hold real estate in this woman's heart. You hold a spot that no one else can take. She'd have to have a lobotomy to remove what you've created. It's the closest thing that you can get to being special. So look, playtime's over. We know now. So the responsibility lies on you to be the best ever. It's great for the ego. It's relationship insurance, and it makes you special. It makes you one of a kind, unforgettable. Sex is one of the most spiritual, physical, mental things that we do in life. It's important. We have to start taking care of that and preserving those relationships. Make it a priority today. Look, if you like what you saw, just hit that like button for me and stay tuned for the next video. Deuce.